guys, so I was asked, how do I teach my horse to back up from the ground? I don't have driving lines, so what can I do with just my regular reins? So this is Lady. If you guys aren't familiar with Lady, Lady is a 5-year-old Mustang from Swayze, Utah. I got her for the 2022 Micro Mustang Makeover. I ended up buying her back at auction because I love this horse to death, and we've been on and off with riding this year. She's not inconsistent work, but she's really good at remembering stuff. But we are in a new headstall today, so we're in a loping hackamore, which I'm selling them at horsemanship.com, handmade in Colorado. I use them on my own horses, so you know it will work on your horses more than likely. So anyway, she's in her new loping hackamore, and so I'm going to get her used to it. I'm going to kind of show you guys the basics of how you would teach your horse all this stuff on the ground without actually ground driving, and since she's in a new headstall. So I'm going to bring her over here to show you guys. So I have, she still has some little bit of green horse stuff that we are working on. She's not inconsistent work. So we have these little moments here and there. She's gentle, she's just not, she still has a few holes in her training because I haven't been consistent. But anyway, so first off, we want to make sure we have flexion. So you're just going to take your rein. I like to hold on to the saddle horn or put my arm across them. And you just ask for them to flex, just gently. You don't want to like be yanking on them because they're still new to this, especially either in a new headstall like she is, or if they're brand new to training. You need to have super soft hands. And that way they also don't get super claustrophobic. And she's already been fly sprayed several times with several different types of fly spray, and the flies are still not great, so we're just having to work with them. But, so there's her release, if you guys just saw that. But we'll ask this a couple of times. Just want to make sure that they're good to the side. And then this other side's a little bit harder for them to really understand. But you want to kind of reach around and ask this other way. So, I'm trying to have a little bit of a hard time myself doing this offside because I can't see what I'm doing. So I gave her a tiny release because she was trying. So I'm just going to hold that pressure. I'm just going to hold my hand in the same spot until it just kind of comes to that flexion. Because she's trying to figure it out. She's stepping over. There you go. We got it. Not super tight on that side, but I don't worry about super tight on that side until we start like getting a lot of riding down. I just worry more about this side because that's more just a safety thing. As long as they can just at least give you their eye on that side, I call it good while they're still pretty green. And you can more than definitely like go farther if that's just my thing. I'd rather spend more time on this side getting them soft. We can go around them too. And this way's always good. And when you're on that same side, it's easy for them. There's a full flex. So that's kind of like the pre-checker to making sure that they're ready to learn. work on flexion and rather than stepping over. So, look at your dad. Alright, so now backing up from the ground. How we're going to teach that? So, she's really relaxing now. That's good. She's getting in her learning mode. Okay. So now, I'm just going to take my reins above her. She's short, so it's easy. But I'm just going to hold soft pressure on her face. And that's... Oh, and you're just going to wait for those tiny steps. I wasn't expecting her to be so soft about that. Because she's a little bit difficult to back up anyway. She likes to more try to turn and back up, so those baby steps. But those baby steps are good. But you just keep soft pressure and let them figure it out. They're not going to be perfect. Don't expect them to be perfect. Because they're just trying to find their release. And if you're like me, you can get sore. She's figuring it out. I was gonna say, we're trying to up the pressure a little bit when they're trying to like go forward and stuff, but you don't want to do it too much, because otherwise you can make it claustrophobic and make it a scary situation rather than a learning situation. Been struggling
That's pretty good.
back up.
You should take her to Saddle Club tomorrow night.
Not tomorrow night, but maybe towards the end of the year. Might take her once. We'll see. She only has 30 rides, and that's very sporadic rides.
Right.
I haven't saddled her in like a month. I've just been working on the feet. So, yeah. Huh.
Pretty good.
Yeah, and she's in a new head stall too. We've just been riding a halter.
Yeah. Get used to it. She has no rhythm. But she could go back to third grade.